Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. If you like the video, please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. Baylen Out Loud gives parents of kids with Tourette syndrome hope. Melissa speaks to executive producer Michael Levitt about this important new series for TLC. Author, April Neal. Published, 2:38 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, January 14, 2025. Updated, 11:09 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, January 15, 2025. You can't help but fall in love with Baylen Dupree. The Dupree family is a boisterous family of 6 kids in the suburbs of West Virginia. Baylen, 21, is starring in a series, Baylen Out Loud, for TLC, which showcases her neurological disorder, Tourette syndrome. What's incredibly cool is that Baylen's family, they call her Bay, each has a unique and loving approach to their unpredictable sister, who is one in 160 school-aged kids with Tourette syndrome, and many with this disorder go undiagnosed. Baylen's tics and odd behaviors emerged at age 7. Her parents are her heroes. Baylen knows it is time and seeks to leave the family home and live independently. It is difficult when the emerging tics accompanied by profanity are often unsuitable for broad audiences. Bay's parents took her to a variety of doctors with dire and frankly lazy prognoses, and not until her 18th year did the Dupree family finally get some real answers. Bay had Tourette compounded by obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, and coprolalia, an involuntary outburst of obscene words and phrases. Baylen does everything in threes. Her tics and behavior have been helped by CBT therapy, which helps rewire the brain and reactions. The kitchen is her actual danger zone, and her parents have legitimate worries about getting her functioning to the point she won't harm herself or anyone around her. It's a lot, and executive producer Michael Levitt brings viewers an even-handed and sobering look into her life and how others who love her cope, mitigate potential problems, and prepare Baylen for real life. At the beginning, there was zero laughter, says her mother in a moment of honesty. The goal is to get Baylen ready to live on her own without her family there as a buffer. The series is a beacon of humor and a sincere effort to show that we all have something to deal with, some more than others. Triggers are random and create moments of stress for Baylen. She gets to a point where behaviors can throw her off or put her in a stressful spiral. The series shows how parents go through the fire with these kids and worry non-stop about how they will manage their adult lives. If you have a learning disabled child or one like Baylen who has behavioral tics, this is mandatory viewing. It will fill your heart and make whatever burden you carry about a child with issues a far less heavy concern. There's real hope. As a child matures, the brain has a marvelous way of working around, relearning, and managing whatever the problem might be. But no sugarcoating, as all of this takes a real toll. Levitt's team presents Baylen in unvarnished, safe, everyday situations that show how she copes, survives, and thrives. Bay has found an understanding boyfriend, Colin. A bowling date is one her father worries about because she can throw a ball at someone in a tic moment. Dystonic tics, like her feet locked in a curled toe crunch, can last for long periods and cause her pain and frustration. We see an example of this in the premiere. As the first episode progresses, the light at the end of the tunnel does show itself, but the work is hard, and what lies ahead for Baylen is not 100% clear. That light includes Baylen's therapist, Dana Wachter, a registered nurse specializing in tic disorders and helping patients manage them. Angels like Dana come into people's lives and change the home's mood, allowing parents to feel a sense of hope for their kids to be able to function in public spaces. The Duprees were at their lowest point before Dana came to help Baylen. Her therapy session recorded on camera is fascinating. Again, the end game is to get Baylen to live independently, and it will take a focused little village to get her to this point. About Tourette syndrome. Tics typically show up between ages 2 and 15, with the average being around 6 years of age. Males are about 3 to 4 times more likely than females to develop Tourette syndrome. Although there's no cure for Tourette syndrome, treatments are available. Many people with Tourette syndrome don't need treatment when symptoms aren't troublesome. Tics often lessen or become controlled after the teen years. Baylen's realness and humor struck us right away, said Howard Lee, president of TLC and Discovery Networks, in a press release to KTVB. Her fearless honesty about living with Tourette syndrome not only busts stereotypes but also builds bridges of understanding. At TLC, we stay committed to showcasing stories that resonate deeply with our audience, and Baylen's journey is the perfect blend of heart and mission. Taking her story into her own hands, Baylen started sharing her candid experiences on social media. Now, with 9.5 million followers on TikTok, Baylen has a loyal audience that admires her openness in sharing how she uses humor and positivity to navigate life's challenges. Baylen Dupree's boyfriend Colin pops a big question ahead of her move to Washington, D.C. Seriously? Exclusive. In People's sneak peek of Baylen Out Loud, Baylen's boyfriend Colin asks her an unexpected question ahead of her big move to Washington, D.C. Baylen Dupree has a lot of change coming her way. In People's exclusive first look at the Monday, February 3rd episode of Baylen Out Loud, the influencer, 22, and her boyfriend, Colin Dooley, chat about her upcoming move to Washington, D.C. As they look across the water, Baylen opens up about how much she loves the city and tells cameras why the move would be beneficial for not only her relationship but also her personal and familial life. "I love Washington, D.C., and it's the closest city to my parents now, but also gives me enough independence to be by myself," she tells the cameras. While explaining to Colin why the nation's capital is the perfect place to be, Baylen, who had been diagnosed with Tourette syndrome, is interrupted by an unexpected tick. Joe Biden lives in the White House. There's vaginas hanging from the White House. Joe Biden's buried in my backyard after snorting cocaine during the Revolutionary War of 1812. "Goddamn," she says after taking a breath. Fing mouthful, literally. "I have no idea where that tick came from, but I can promise you, I have no idea what the president's activities are or where he's buried," she jokes in a confessional. "He's still alive, so that's good. Let's just pray that it doesn't get me in trouble when I live here." When Baylen struggles to remember what she was saying, Colin reminds her that she was talking about how much she loved the city. With a smile, she tells her boyfriend how excited she is to move and be closer to you. "I mean about that, I think we should have a talk," Colin says as Baylen's expression quickly goes dark and concerned. "So my roommate is moving out. He got his relocation orders. I've asked around. I've been asking people if they need a roommate, but I don't really have any luck coming with that," he says before asking, "So I was just thinking, what if we live together?" "Seriously?" "Yeah, okay. Well, yes. Obviously, I want to. This is so exciting, like, what the heck," she laughs, surprised by his offer. In his own conversation with cameras, Colin opens up about how he hopes the move will allow him to help Baylen with her tics. "I want to move in with Baylen, because after that tick attack that she had, it really made me start thinking about how I can be there to support her once she does move out, and how I want to be there to help her as much as I can," he explains. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Baylen Out Loud airs Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC. Baylen Out Loud Season 2, Trailer, Cast and True Story. Baylen Out Loud Season 2 starts on October 7, 2025, on TLC. The next day, on Max, you can watch episodes online. In the new season, Baylen Dupree and Colin Dooley's journey with Tourette syndrome is shared along with their plans for their wedding, dealing with family stress, and facing real-life problems. A new trailer that came out in September from TLC confirmed that Baylen Out Loud would be back for a second season. On Tuesday, October 7th, the new season starts, and fans can't wait to keep following Baylen Dupree and Colin Dooley. The show picks up after they got engaged in February and shows how family pressure, budget constraints, and personal choices affect their wedding planning. The video has both funny and tense moments, which gets people excited to see how the couple handles the many steps they have to take to get to their dream wedding. Trailer and wedding tension. In the trailer, Baylen and Colin, her fiancé, look at wedding venues, try on dresses, and deal with her parents' expectations. Alan, Baylen's dad, starts to cry because he wants his daughter to have the best day ever, but she is afraid of being devastated if things don't go as planned. Trailer highlights tic disaster moments and Tourette syndrome challenges. Wedding, Baylen jokes about alpacas and a bouncy house at the ceremony. Colin admits career decisions add stress. Alan says he wants Baylen to have her soul happy on her dream wedding day. How it connects to Season 1. The Baylen Out Loud Season 1 finale ended in January with Baylen and Colin moving in together. Season 2 continues their life as a couple, showing them learning to live loud while balancing Tourette's stupid comments from outsiders and dealing with a disorder that still shapes her days. Season 1 showed early steps of adulting. Season 2 focuses on wedding planning details and family. Continuation emphasizes Tourette and her diagnosed tics. Series follows how Baylen lives openly despite challenges. Who are the cast members of Baylen Out Loud Season 2? It's mostly Baylen Dupree and her fiancé Colin Dooley who play the lead roles in Baylen Out Loud Season 2. The show also shows their pets, family, and close friends. People can watch each episode to keep up with the real-time progress of their lives. Returning family and friends. By drawing from Baylen's home life and Colin's relatives, the main group shows how Loud Season storytelling works. Baylen, central star diagnosed with Tourette. Colin, supportive fiancé navigating decisions. Parents, Alan and Julie guide but challenge the couple. Siblings, Burke, Sammy, Vic, Beckner, and Sven. New faces and supporting cast. Other people appear in Season 2 to add more depth to the series. Colin's family, Dad Chuck, Mom Marlene, and Sister Colleen. Friends, Olivia, Aileen, and Jake help Baylen navigate. Therapist, Dana Wachter supports Tourette treatment. Pets, dogs Tootsie and Fluffy bring light to episodes. Where can I watch Season 2 of Baylen Out Loud? Baylen Out Loud Season 2 starts on TLC on Tuesday, October 7th, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and the new show will continue. People who missed the original show can watch the list of episodes on Max the next day, which streams all TLC reality shows. This gives people more